So my name is Reka Krieg. I want to share my story authentically and vulnerably to give people hope that there is always magic and transformation after suffering. I'm half German and half Sri Lankan. My father died very shortly after my birth from a snake bite, and my mum was discriminated against in Sri Lanka. People were calling her a prostitute because I was so much lighter. That led her to go to Germany, where she was exploited as a modern slave, and we were made homeless at one point. And because of all of that trauma, unfortunately, I developed some very severe and complex mental health problems that have been following me all my life. And at my worst periods, I actually had mental health hospital admissions every 6 months, sometimes lasting up to 2 months. It's been very, very traumatic, very dramatic, very horrible. But the good thing is I have really worked very hard on myself, using different tools, using psychospirituality, therapy, doing some really difficult work to get out of it, and things have improved. The next big improvement which happened was me becoming a professional tarot card reader. I love tarot cards and oracle cards. I've been reading them since a teenager, and having a purpose really helps, because I don't identify anymore as a mental health patient, but with someone who's serving others. My speciality is helping people create a future rather than predicting the future, although I've been very good with predictions too.
I used to have a very negative outlook on tarot readings, but with my session with Rika, I was very at ease, and for me it was a very therapeutic experience, and I feel like I've learned a lot about myself. So I'm very grateful for that.
The next big significant event was to go to Turkey, where I was walking the Lycian Way, which is a long distance trek. And a few days into the journey, I met this beautiful street dog called, I ended up calling him Lycian. He was following us. It was never my plan to keep him because I don't like commitments. I'm a free-spirited traveler. And the first time I lost him, this dog actually made me cry because his soul frequency reminded me of my own soul frequency. And after I thought about him so intently, 3 days later, in the middle of the nowhere, in the middle of the mountains, in the middle of the night, I came out of the tent and he was just there sleeping. The last time I lost him, I really thought, this is it. I am gonna go my own way, he's gonna go his way, that's it, I'm done. And I hitched a hike on a motorcycle, and the dog saw us and he ran after us as if his life depends on it. He was so intent on keeping up with me, staying with me, and he was running and running. Other dogs were attacking him. My heart broke, and I just knew I had to keep him. I love him so much, honestly, I really, really do. But the journey with me and my dog has not always been easy. He is quite traumatized himself, which has led to him being quite aggressive and attracting a lot of trouble. He got into a fight where I was trying to protect him, and I ended up getting bitten. And it wasn't just a little bite, it was a fistful of flesh being ripped out of my leg. It was extremely traumatizing. I couldn't walk properly for 3 weeks. Walking him was highly traumatic. I would often end up shaking, hiding from other dogs. I actually went through the procedure of trying to give him up, but luckily I received some help and I soothed myself, I used my own techniques. And now I just accept that he is a difficult dog and our relationship is wonderful. I love him so much and I could never give him up. I'm too attached to him. He's my soulmate. I feel Lycian is the other side of my soul. We are so similar. My biggest dream at the moment is to write a book about me and Lycian, how we met, my journey beforehand, how we carry on adventuring, with the hope of raising awareness for mental health and awareness for the street animals here in Turkey, and donating any income that I make towards good causes as well. And I would like to share a message with anyone who is suffering from mental health problems. I know how tough it is. I know how devastating it is if you don't want to live anymore, if you can't have the things that normal people have, if you battle every day with anxiety, with going out, with having a normal life. I just need you to hold on, and now, with the right support, with the right help, anything can get better. There's always, always hope. And I need you to believe in yourself and to keep on walking forward. That is the message that I have.